When the gates burst open on the first Saturday in May, every thoroughbred lining up in the Kentucky Derby starting gate will carry with it a lifetime of preparation, countless hours of dreaming, and the hopes of a team of owners, breeders, and fans. Among them, journalism stands tall, and for good reason. Behind this colt is a resume bursting with talent, pedigree, performance, and an unmistakable momentum that could very well lead him to the winner's circle at Churchill Downs. Let's explore why journalism has every right to be considered a top contender, and potentially the next Kentucky Derby champion. Journalism doesn't just arrive at the Derby. He storms into it on the wings of a 4-race winning streak. Winning is not something new to him. It's a habit. In just 5 career starts, he's amassed 4 victories and a 3rd-place finish, showcasing an elite consistency rare for a horse at this level of early career development. Notably, his victories are not hollow. 3 of them came in graded stakes races, the highest caliber of competition in American thoroughbred racing. His latest triumph, a decisive win in the prestigious Grade 1 Santa Anita Derby on April 5th, proves that he can defeat the best horses on the West Coast and do so with confidence and authority. He beat Beza, another highly regarded colt, by 3/4 of a length, demonstrating both tactical speed and heart, 2 indispensable traits for any Derby winner. Momentum matters, especially when horses are asked to stretch their abilities to the grueling 1¼ mile distance for the first time. Journalism's string of wins suggests he is peaking at precisely the right time, a key marker for past Kentucky Derby victors. In thoroughbred racing, bloodlines often dictate destiny, and journalism's pedigree screams stamina, class, and versatility. His sire, Curlin, is one of the most accomplished racehorses and sires in modern history. A 2-time Horse of the Year, Curlin has proven his influence at classic distances, both on the track and in the breeding shed. As a sire, Curlin has produced a bevy of classic distance horses, including Belmont Stakes winners and Travers Stakes champions. His Dam Mopedism by Uncle M.O. adds another layer of class and toughness. Uncle M.O. has produced horses that can flash brilliance and speed, but Mopedism herself was a Grade 2 winner and Grade 1 placed at distances of up to 9 furlongs, suggesting that journalism has inherited both the speed to stay near the leaders and the stamina to finish strongly. In short, journalism's genetic makeup is practically tailor-made for the 1.25-mile distance of the Kentucky Derby. Every Kentucky Derby unfolds differently, but one thing is constant: chaos. A cavalry charge out of the gate, 20 horses fighting for position, and the race often coming apart in the final furlongs. Journalism's stalking running style offers a perfect antidote to the Derby's early madness. He is neither a speedball that will burn out on the front end nor a deep closer force to navigate traffic nightmares from the back of the pack. Instead, he can sit just behind the early leaders, saving energy while staying out of the worst of the fray. This adaptability makes him especially dangerous. He can pounce when the pace collapses or grind past tiring frontrunners in the stretch. Horses with tactical speed like journalism have won countless derbies because they can adapt on the fly, an essential quality when things don't unfold as planned. Trainer Michael McCarthy might be a relatively new face in the Kentucky Derby field, but his reputation is anything but novice. McCarthy spent years learning under Hall of Famer Todd Pletcher before setting up his own barn and quickly becoming one of America's most respected conditioners. Last year, McCarthy was somewhat forced into running endlessly in the Derby against his better judgment. This year is a different story. Journalism is a horse McCarthy has deliberately guided toward this moment, showcasing a blend of patience and precision in placing him in progressively tougher races, and watching him pass each test with flying colors. McCarthy is known for his calm demeanor and meticulous preparation, traits that translate well to the high-pressure Derby environment. He knows how to get a horse to peak at the right time, and all signs point to journalism being a much stronger, well-prepared entry than his 2024 runner. Jockey Umberto Rispoli may not yet have a Kentucky Derby trophy on his shelf, but he brings world-class talent and a deep hunger to his mount. An international star before coming to the U.S., Rispoli has already proven he can win on America's biggest stages. With 2 prior Derby rides under his belt, the best being a 9th-place finish, Rispoli now rides a legitimate contender, not a long shot. His tactical nous, soft hands, and ability to keep horses relaxed and responsive will be essential aboard journalism. A colt who thrives when allowed to find his rhythm early before striking when it matters most. Derby success often hinges on split-second decisions. When to move, where to tuck in, when to ask for run. Rispoli has the instincts and the fire to navigate journalism through whatever chaos May 3rd throws at them. Behind every Derby winner stands an ownership group that believes in their horse, and journalism's connections bring both passion and serious horse racing pedigree. Bridlewood Farm, Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, Robert LaPenta, Don Alberto Stable, and Elaine Stables 5 LLC form a powerhouse ownership group with deep pockets and deep experience. While not all have tasted Derby victory yet, many have come close, finishing second, third, or competitive sixth. That kind of collective experience counts. These owners know the pressures of Derby Week, the media circus, and the small adjustments that can make or break a Derby campaign. Journalism will have every resource imaginable at his disposal in the lead-up to the race. Moreover, there's a certain karma to journalism's name, a nod to honesty, perseverance, and clear-eyed grit, qualities that seem almost poetically aligned with the arduous journey to Derby glory. The Santa Anita Derby has long been one of the key stepping stones to Kentucky Derby success. Horses like Justify, California Chrome, Sunday Silence, and Winning Colors used it as a launching pad to ultimate Derby victory. Winning the Santa Anita Derby, especially with a solid final drive and after facing significant pace pressure, demonstrates that journalism has both the class and the will to overcome adversity, two indispensable elements for Derby success. It's not just about winning, it's about how you win, and journalism's triumph at Santa Anita was the kind of gutsy, tactical victory that wins derbies. At the 2023 Fasig-Tipton-Saratoga Select Yearling Sale, journalism fetched a towering $825,000, a price that suggests he showed exceptional physical prowess and conformation even as a young yearling. Big price tags don't guarantee success, but when paired with top-notch training, elite breeding, and race day performance, they often point toward elite potential. Owners don't shell out that kind of money unless they believe they're looking at a future star. Now, journalism is fulfilling that early promise and is on the cusp of adding his name to the most prestigious list in horse racing history. Journalism has everything you want in a Derby winner. An impeccable pedigree, the perfect tactical style, big race experience, a trainer poised for redemption, an internationally skilled jockey, and a juggernaut ownership group determined to see their investment pay off. His progressive form, his undeniable heart in the stretch, and his peak condition coming into the Derby make him not just a contender, but arguably one of the horses to beat. If he brings his A-game on Derby Day, and there's every reason to believe he will, journalism won't just make headlines. He'll make history.